can think of the worst wedding horror story, mine would probably top it. The day starts out fine. We all ate breakfast together and then we went upstairs to start getting our hair and makeup done. And our hair and makeup team was amazing. Everyone looks great. We're so excited. Everyone's having a good time. The vibes are flowing. And about halfway through getting ready, we meet the wedding photographer. And at first, he actually seems pretty professional and normal. One thing I noticed was right off the bat, he wanted to immediately start taking pictures of everything, which honestly sounds great, but I kind of noticed that he would not leave the girls alone. And only the girls. He's taking pictures while we get our hair and makeup done. Okay, cool, no problem. But now at this point, everyone's pretty much ready and ready to start getting dressed. I told him, hey, we're about to start getting dressed. Like, would you mind going somewhere else? Maybe taking some pictures of the venue. Like, I think we're all good here for now until everyone gets dressed. He was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I go to the bathroom and I come back out and he's still in there and he's taking pictures while some of my bridesmaids are getting dressed in there. I was like, excuse me, sorry, like, can you leave? We're getting dressed in here. Like, I asked you to leave already. And he starts screaming at me. He was like, no, I'm trying to get all the little details, this and that. I'm like, no, I asked you to leave. Please go. So finally he leaves. I was honestly like a little annoyed and shook up after that, but I was like, I can't let this ruin the rest of my day. So I kind of tried to just drop it, let it go. So now the ceremony is about to start in like less than an hour and we're just trying to take a couple family pictures before we get started. This guy was like clearly holding a grudge or something from earlier when we asked him to leave multiple times because he was yanking my body, trying to move me into different spots like that, just being overly aggressive and had a really rude tone with me. So now at this point, he's yelling and also moving like everyone really aggressively. And I'm like, okay, with me, one thing, you're not gonna do that to my friends and family. You need to go. So he leaves and I'm like, okay, what do? We need a backup. I don't have a photographer anymore. And my friend was like, hold on, I got this. And thank God for my maid of honor who quite literally saved the day. She was like, don't worry, I went to this wedding recently and they just used these QR codes to get disposable cameras. And I was like, how does that work? She was like, all we have to do is print these QR codes, place them around the venue, and once everyone scans them, they'll be able to use the camera that automatically shows up on their lock screen. I was like, okay. So basically, before you know it, all of our guests ended up being the wedding photographers, and I'm not gonna lie, this was actually so much more efficient than I think it would have been with the photographer because we got all the pictures the next day in one shared album. We were able to print the codes so fast, literally barely cost us any money, got to save money from the evil photographer I did have. The pictures genuinely turned out so cute. A lot of our guests saw that this was all intentional from the start, which it wasn't, but if I could do it all over again, I literally would have just done this instead. The rest of our night was beautiful and gorgeous, and I still got all my wedding pictures, just not in the way we originally planned.